Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to episode 34 of Escaping Tarkov. We just got done with a pretty sweet scav run, yeah, we gotta clear up a little bit here before we get going. Back into raid. I do want to sell some stuff here. I kind of want to keep these motors, but I don't really have room for them, which is a bit of a bummer. We can hand that in for farming part 4. So now we just need graphics cards. Just need graphics cards. Did I put that fan over here? Part of me feels like I put that fan over here. We don't need this much alkali in raid, so we're gonna sell that. I know we're gonna need motors. I think we need up to 3. And I definitely know we need motors for sure. I think ice cream cones is done, so we can actually maybe trade some of these in for what we need. So trading here, go to barters, yeah. We'll just do that to make some more room in there. And these 60 rounders are quite useful. 60 round mags always are. Put those away. Actually, we can put these away now that we traded double. Maybe we'll save these two over that. We'll just save this in the corner here. I guess we did get a few things going on here. That plug can definitely hand in. This can be handed in. We're going to do that slowly over time. And we do have room down in these bags. We did get rid of a lot of stuff. Put that in our key bag. Literal key bag. Yeah, so wherever these guys will fit down here, I guess is where they go. I know I'm going to need more hoses. Probably going to need more alkali. But yeah, honestly, wherever these things will fit. Those two are getting handed in. We'll save these for later. Put that there. Getting a little bit crowded here, but that's okay. Put that this way. Put that guy there. Those go in there. Okay, therapist gets, for car repair, gets this one. We need one more plug and a couple batteries now. We could... I'm going to sell that for now. We could, in theory... get those batteries going now. They might be worth their price. So if we go to our hideout here, real quick, just to double check on stuff. Honestly, that second scav junk box can't come soon enough. But we got plenty of hours left on that. That's probably not going to be till my next day of recording that we get that. It just takes so long to make. I don't think I can make these in this configuration. So what we should do is work on this. So we're going to get, what was it, one, let's just get the 20K ones. 1, 2, 3. I think it was 3. I'm going to get 2 drills. I guess I should have focused a drill instead of those, but they're so cheap compared to the motors. So 2 drills and then filter by this guy. Cheap enough for me. Yeah, and then we're going to get this upgrading. So when we are at that stage, we can actually craft, or when this is done, we can start to craft the car batteries. You buy a tank battery. It's like a 2x8, 2x4, 8 square, just heavy monstrous thing that you can find on reserve with a multi-tool, and it crafts, I think, 5 car batteries. So pretty crazy there. Okay, turn this in. Those are good. They craft with green gunpowder. Those craft 995, which is arguably the best M4 ammo for PvP. So not a bad place to be at there. Do 5 and then 6 there. Probably selling that. Keeping the similar setup here. We just got to decide what map we're going to. I know I'm not going to customs. Is basically what it comes down to. I know I'm not going to customs. I think I'm going to sell this. No, we don't need to. So let's go ahead and look at our tasks. We're going to woods or we're going to shoreline. Either one, we have this, and either one that we go to the other one afterwards. Basically is how that goes. Let's go to woods first. And I would like to get this thing suppressed. And I know it's going to cost me some money, but... what are you going to do? Whatever, you can have that for now, too. We need to get his money spent up here. We need to get to 1.5 million. So, start working on that. Okay. So we do link search on... nope, not on that. Link search on this thing. The SVDSLB. Link search on here. Gives us these hand guards. Link search on these. Just get a quick little foregrip going. Now they have access to the RVG. That's pretty much all we're going to buy. That'll just help us out a little bit there. Some minor upgrades. Let's do link search on here. Oh, man, I really wish I could buy that. But again, we're not level 30 yet, so that's okay. And at least the suppressors are under or just over actual value here. So that's fine. That's fine. All right, that'll help us a lot. And we're just going to keep with the... you know what? Let's get the other PSO. Because I don't like that PSO. I want the one with the big, the big scope. So that was the PSO 1. We're going to try the M2. I think it's the cheapest one on the market, usually. I don't know. Either way, I don't like that one. Get rid of those. I need to get myself a marker from Prepper. We're going to get ourselves a few markers from Prepper, but that's okay. This is for the marked circle here. We've got all of this going. That's good. We've got extra ammo. We've got decent meds. We need to get our ZB14 key. And we know we're going to go to Shoreline after this, so let's just put those in there. Oh, I guess I do have the Sand 112 key for the skier task that we're on. This just needs to get sold. We already did that. We'll just keep those in there. Eventually, we're going to have, like, multiple cases. That's how I like to do it. Multiple cases for different maps. We're not on that task yet, and that doesn't have anything good in it. We're never going to get into there, so not worth. One of these guys has more keys in it, doesn't it? It's just this guy. Okay. So just CB14 rubles for the extract. That's all good to go. We got our marker. We've got meds. We've got a decent scope. We've got a laser in case we need to defend ourselves close range. I think we're good to go. Let's go to woods. Yeah, nothing really for it. We're going to go to woods. Get some player kills. Get the gyros for skier. Get the sawmill stuff in the center. Now, it depends on what spawn we get, whether we go there or focus there or if Starman's there. It's going to be really dynamic on what we do. Mark the mark circle. It's just a ton we can do. Depends on what area we're in, and we're going to play it by, literally play it by ear, depending on what we hear. So, it's going to be a fun raid. I'll see you guys in there. All right, we're in. Okay, not a preferred spawn here. Now, there's a player spawn back here. All right, this is also not the scope I like, so it's the third and final one. There's a spawn over in that corner, and there's a spawn in front of us. Just don't want to get caught out here. Okay, let's focus in front once we get cover from there, or at least in motion. Might be able to snag a player as they're coming in this way. Now, unlike last time where I was trying to take really far range shots with the voodoo sight, we're going to be more, a little closer range. Now, there's actually a pretty good dip right here that I really like being in. Gives you good range of motion and a decent amount of cover when you're facing this way. Okay, we're gonna listen. Itch my eye here. Not hearing anything. There still could be a player coming in behind us. Could be a player over to our right. All depends on who spawned where and what their priorities were. That's always tough to determine. Without a doubt. This is not a fun field to run through. And ill-advisable. That said, this is the area we need to be in. Alright, so there's somebody right over here. Try to get the high ground on him. If we can. Sounded like they were just there. They might have been a little bit lower than that. Like more towards the water. It's another SVD. Probably a player doing the same thing I am. Where was that from? That's hard to say. Saw somebody running left to right there. Not sure if they're trying to reposition on me or just get away from a fight. So we're gonna ourselves reposition here. Get some hard cover. The real question is, did the SVD that we heard die or not? That's also really hard to tell. Or was that player running from that SVD fight after maybe getting a hit? Very hard to determine. I think keeping in the low ground and playing with lots of caution here. Is where we want to be at. Now, if that player was determined to get out, they're probably on the other side of the map by now. With just a good sprint. That's where I like to sit, right there, in between those two rocks. If I'm going for Sturman, if I'm going for headshots, stuff like that. Okay, still haven't heard. Still have not heard that SVD again. It's a decent amount of low ground here. I know walking in can be a little scary, but... And I just have no idea. That sounds like it's over here. We're in that territory of player scavs are spawning in now. Not sure. Really not sure. Alright. Try to get into the cabins here, get the sawmill quest. We'll go head up this place first. Maybe we'll get lucky and spike a key card. Maybe. I actually I have no idea where it spawns. What is that? Coffee stain. Well, somebody looted here already. Well, that's just weird. Interesting. So I wonder if that's that player we saw running. Was who looted here? Potentially. Potentially. Don't think Sturman's up. And we're definitely in player scav territory now. So that can get a little rough. Uh-oh. Not sure where that came from. Seemed like up top there, but it's really hard to determine. I'm gonna run down. Might have been behind then. Okay. Okay, here's the docks. Case is in the first cabin. Let's go ahead and drink up. Maybe that was crossed? I don't know. This is one piece of reasons people don't like woods is because it's hard to determine where you're getting shot at from. Can't really blame them. I think it was just the sound of the jacket. Thought it was a footstep. What do we got here? What do we got here? Health resort, management office, save key. Nice one. Again, not the most expensive on the flea market, but extra safes are extra safes, you know? Now, without Sturman here, has to be up top here. Has to be up top there. Now you can actually get up on top there as well. Hey, maybe it's the scav. That's got me dialed in, I don't know. Yeah, see, I needed that kill. Yeah, jerks. Where's this scav? My big problem here is one of the gyros I need is in the back of this truck. Had to have been up there somewhere. I just didn't see him. Didn't see him. I wonder, maybe they were on the lower part. There's like a dip in the front. Man, that's a bummer. GG. And that's, again, that's why people hate woods, is because you generally can't see there. And I shouldn't have, what I should have done is ran away. There wasn't any point to take that fight. That's what I think a lot of people do. People don't like running away from the fights. Yeah. They don't like running away from the fights. they like figuring out who's shooting them and shooting back, and it's frustrating. And the reason I was peeking there is because that pickup truck immediately to my right had one of our quest items in it, so I was trying to get that, but I should have just gone out, right? There's no reason to take that fight. I don't need to, or go so far to the left that it's way out of the way, you know what I mean? So, all right, safe key's fine. Safe key is fine. I think we're probably running it back. There's no reason not to. I need to get another marker. Let's go ahead and filter by item here. Again, get functional only. Like, it's not even that much more expensive, and you get a decent, you know, sometimes you get decent stuff in it. Okay. Link search. Well, we now know what PSO site we like, though. Which is, I guess, something. That's a win. Probably. It's this one. It's the 1M2. Not -2, not PSO1. It's the 1M2. Okay. And I think we're going in loud and proud. We're not going to bother with anything else crazy here. We're going to do another link search on this. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves. It's expensive, but I really think it's worth it. Could just grab a bunch of 10-rounders and keep them, you know, keep them loaded that way. But I really do think these are worth it. We're going to be really focused on our task here as well. Okay. Honestly, that's probably worth more. We've got our ZB14 key. We've got 3K for the extract. I need a helmet. I need contacts. What do I got there? Yeah, we'll do that. Pad parameter scheme count. I get that a lot with Ragman. Every other person, it doesn't matter with. But for him, for some reason, it matters. I don't know why. So, not sure what's up with that. Because I would happily take that trade, because it's a free helmet that I don't have to worry about. It's not free, obviously, but I guess we could theoretically sell some of those dog tags for the equivalent of bleach and get the trade going, so. Ah, well. Yeah, let's do that. I do want a face cover. I guess we don't really need to get his money spent up, right? We've spent millions with him. But I do want a face cover here. I do want a bag. I just don't make sure I don't bring the one with the giant red pocket on it. Stands out particularly nicely in woods. Okay. We'll just do IFAC painkillers. And maybe we'll do one of the beat up cheeses just because. We've got our marker. Let's run it back. I believe in us. Let's run it back. We could do morning. I don't want to. I'd rather be able to see the players to kill. All right, get everything insured up. Gonna hit that ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. A little bit of a late spawn. Oh, this isn't the one I like. What the heck? I don't even know, man. Don't even know. Now, I don't know if somebody can spawn over here. There's a spawn right here. I don't know if people can spawn there if you spawn here. I don't know how their mechanics work here, but we're certainly going to rush it and see. And doesn't look like it. So we could look backwards. See if whoever spawns that way comes running up here. We could also just get into the center earlier rather than later. Try to pick off players that way. So you always prone while looting this one. These are worth it. This might be a red rebel. They are worth it. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, dang. That would have been sick, huh? 1x3s of the red rebels. Interesting. I don't need any of that. Because people can see you as they're coming over the hill this way, if they're coming this way. It's not all the time. Alright, there's already people fighting over here. We're gonna stick to the low ground on the shoreline here. Try to get over to the center. Try to get in, get our quest items. Mark the circle. Fight who we have to. Get out. And again, the recommended and fastest way to do this, if you're stuck on this or trying to do the same thing I am, is factory. Put a red dot of sight on this, go to factory, beat up on some lower geared players, pistolings, stuff like that. Especially if you pack 7 and 1, you can one-tap them. No problem. This is just my style of gun that I like to use. And we're going to be getting at least one back from insurance, so can certainly go that route. Check here for players. Oh, there, see, there's a player. So that's a Mosingling. Got him. Okay. Now again, we're in a reset rate, so Sturman could be up. Doesn't quite sound like it. Let's get closer to that. If I can, I'm going to try to point out where I think that guy might have been. That is the case. It was a really good spot. Check for Sturman spawns there. So I think he might have been over here somewhere. And not up on top there, or up on top there, or maybe on the side. Just somewhere that's not normal. Alright, got him. Now, people will hear SVD in the middle and think Sturman, but that was not the rhythm that Sturman shoots at. And I'm certainly not, gonna go looting. Sometimes people like to grab that safe. Somebody did already. That's fine. I don't care about the safe, I care about this. And then we're gonna listen here while we repack our mag. And also make sure... Got lunch. Okay, so there's 2 kills, that's good. We just wanna make sure we're topped up with the 20 rounder in case we have to engage for a long time. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna believe me? Well, you are gonna believe me, but my mouse hit my keyboard and I couldn't go far enough to the left. Oh, I forgot we were working on that too. Killing 4 scavs without healing. I'm not worried about failing it. I'd rather be full health here. But that's rather funny. So somebody looted this already. Okay, let's get topped up. And again, shooting an unsuppressed SVD, people are going to think Sturman, which sometimes drives people away from the center and sometimes attracts people to the center. It depends Really depends. That's really the one I'm scared of. Let's go try to get this. Uh-oh. See him. Just there. Oh, they moved. Good for them. Whatever this is has good movement. Wish I had nades. Also wish you could get this thing without having to jump up into the back of the truck. Just see him there. No, that's a log. They've already proven to me that they have good movement, so... Alright. That was the gyro I was looking for. They may have gone out back here. Yep, they did. So that tracer told me exactly where they were. Peek along any of these hills here. Kind of want to get back up and over here. So I think the guy that killed me might have been chilling right here. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe over here more. Hard to say. I'm not gonna go push those shots. Son of a bitch. This guy behind me has eyes. Alright. That's something. Hopefully we don't die from these bleeds. This guy's after blood. I'm not really sure what's up with him. Let's get a 10-rounder in here. Okay. Hopefully we're just safe here. Hard to say. The raid's not gonna help. Should be a little bit better here. Now our stomach is blacked here. Good thing we got some food and drink. Let's go ahead and install that. Ditch that. Okay, intense. Now, I don't have anything to repair these with. Again, Epsilon container. We're going to start carrying around surgery kits. Really not what I meant to do. This guy's stupid backpack's going to be really obvious. Unfortunately. really care about these. Might need that before the end. They've killed a player. These are worth a lot on the market. Could use some meds. There we go. Any amount. Looks like they came with the AK, I guess. And some BP. Let's go see if the car is here. I'm worried about this suppressed guy shooting T-46M at us. Alright, looks like it is. I think that was him. I think that was our friend that was shooting the T-46M. We're not gonna go loot though. We're just gonna get out. Blacked out stomach, all that stuff. I'm not gonna let the loot greed get ahead of us. We got two of our quest items. We didn't mark the marked room circle, that's okay. And we still have one more skier quest item to get here. I think that was them though. Very hard to determine sometimes. Sounded like they were shooting suppressed though. It didn't look like they had their Mosin was suppressed. But either way, it would be another player, which would bring us up to 3. Maybe 3, or is it 4? I think it's 3. Which is solid for one raid. Even in factory, that's solid because you only have 5 spawns. So you killed 75% of everything else there. Okay, we can go now. Come on. Oh, don't be like that. Come on. Push start. Go. Sometimes these things are buggy. Come on. Maybe it's because I'm on the other side of the fence. Oh, man. I feel like if I back up, it's gonna... Oh, that was odd. Maybe because I was on the other side of the fence, I honestly have no idea. Not cool, man. Having to wait here for 3 minutes as opposed to 1 is significantly worse. But this is a good example of why you keep that 3,000 rubles in your docs case if you have them. Because we very easily could have saved ourselves from death here if it actually extracts with us this time. Didn't. Alright, it must be bugged out. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. It must not be there. Okay, got 2 more painkillers left. Well, now that we're gonna risk dying anyway. I'm gonna go with this guy. Oh, he did have a suppressor on. Okay, so this was him. 100%. 100%. I really want the gun. Ooh, they have fresh armor for us as well. Which is nice. I'm gonna take all that. 105 itself is not really worth too much. And really only the suppressor is worth much from that. Okay, no extra meds, but that's okay. Oh my, I'm about to die from this. Good thing we've got food here. Holy guacamole. Forgot about that. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to get up. Get up. Get up.
Yes.
Holy crap. 100% using that. That was the other reason I wanted to get out there. Okay. Alright, we're good. You can heal through. You can heal through dehydration. You can't really heal through, loss of energy. Now I know that that threat's gone, though. Which was a major one for us. Just gotta deal with scavs, which are a pain in the ass. But we might be able to go for broke and get everything here. If the extract's gonna be buggy, I'm gonna play risky. When I shouldn't be. That's really bad logic. But I believe in us.
Yes.
Where's this guy running to? Freaking bleeding again, dude? You kidding me? So many scavs in this area sometimes. Definitely a bot scav, although he's running down the middle of the road. Most players will not be doing that. Guaranteed.
Yes.
We're gonna use this thing for topping off here. Its use time is less than an IFAC. It's only 2 seconds as opposed to 3. Now you can cancel the IFAC, but
Yes.
Here we are. Okay. One of the controllers I need is in there.
Yes.
Mark circle's right over here. It's just in this little clearing here. Alright. We already have those two. Let's not risk ZB14 not being open. Let's just go for the guaranteed extract over here. There's also way more scavs over on this side. Not saying there aren't scavs over here, there are. But it's much easier on ourselves here. Okay, I'm on the dehydrated side of things. So this cabin over here can actually have food and water spawns in it, so we're gonna go check for those. We also have scavs here, although I haven't been noticing scavs around here nearly as much as of late. I see a scav right there. There's plenty in that field. We don't need scav kills. We're gonna do our best to avoid those. So food spawns on here. And food spawns back here. So these are all great. Yeah, go ahead and use all that. Top off this bad boy. Okay. I don't like that double damage, whatever that is. I'm worried about that, so we're gonna walk it in calmly here. I do want to go hook left though, because The scavs from the field can aggro to you over if you go too far to the right. The painkiller should be wearing off any second now. In fact, I'm gonna just preemptively pop another one. Get that leveled up. Actually, I think it was off. Interesting. The hobbling just hadn't kicked in yet. Is that a filter? I think that's a filter. Oh, no, it's gunpowder. You get some pretty cool spawns here. We'll drink that as we walk away. Use it for the max value here. Blue gunpowder's not really all worth all that much. Once you've killed 3 players or 4 players, you really just gotta worry about player scavs. And I actually think woods is a pretty secret hidden gem for making money, actually. Most scav kills that you see laying on the ground are not looted by the PMC that killed them because of how dangerous it is. So what that means is you can I think there's a cache around here somewhere. I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, but there's definitely a cache around here somewhere. Anyway, what that means is you can definitely get some advantage by walking around and pretending to be a scav and going loot their pockets. And they regularly have 30, 40, 50,000 rubles just in their pockets, which is nice. So another, there you go. It says extracting here. Now, if somebody had already taken this, sometimes it says, even if you're in the area, it doesn't say you're actually extracting. Oh, we got out though. Whew. That was a good raid, even though we got kind of screwed by the car. But hey, we got the stuff done. We did kill that menace that kept getting at us with that Mosin. So again, T46M is the new meta for the Mosins. I think it one-shots, but it is Tracer. So I think that actually balances it a little bit better because Tracers are easy to track. I knew where that guy was shooting at me from immediately. I did kill 2 in the beginning. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100%. So that was a 4-player kill. That was a 4-player kill raid, which is pretty sick. And we got so many things done. Marked the circle, got the sawmill docks, got the 2 items for skier. And the next 2 items we need for skier are in shoreline, which is pretty awesome. So, okay. And we got some good loot to top it all off here. Pretty much keeping all those, selling that. I do like HKs, but we're not quite there yet. Selling all these. Herring we want to keep for Jaeger level 3. Filters we're selling on the market for good value. That's not a bad place to be at. Again, we're gonna start our Jaeger tasks soon. And these Mosins are where we want to be at. 7M1 and T45M. That's my like preferred Mosin loadout. The black plastic stock gives you a little bit more ergo. Selling that. Keep that there. Which is nice. Of course. Put these here. I think I need these for a task later. These can be sold on the market. Get rid of these. Probably getting rid of these. Definitely getting rid of that. That's good for crafting. Just going to sell these up as well. Okay. Didn't get too much in the way of that. Oh, it never took my money. Interesting. So I guess it was bugged out then. Visual glitch. So next time we see that and we check, we'll make sure it takes the rubles. Something in that. Something just to be said for that for sure. Alright, just get rid of this crap here. Not the croutons though. Not that. Okay, we're level 27 as well, so we're getting one step closer to that level 3, which is good. Get rid of that as well. Okay, these get sold on the market. These are going for a pretty penny right now, I think. Pretty enough. Get a nice little 63k from them. Yeah, these are up there. I think people are crafting their Tushunkas with them. For that, the one we had the 15 Tushunkas for that we handed in immediately. I think that's what they're doing. So, all right, we got so many things to head in here. Look at this. Look at this. 3 things in our three task items are there. And I'm gonna turn it into therapist. She gives less rubles, but I think she gives more experience, and you lose less on that. So, Jaeger, we want to make sure we restart this. Path to that tough guy. Okay. And Skier, I want to make sure we hand these items in before we accidentally go back into a raid with them. Now, these are all on Shoreline. Though some of them are in Resort, and I don't know if we're going to be going into Resort. So, we'll get the one outside for sure. For sure. But, the ones in the Resort, I think, are just a little bit too risky for us at the moment. But I guess I need to get in there to do the marked room. So, I don't know. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Let's look up the room that it's in. No, I do want to be in here. Okay. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Because I am bad. Okay, West Wing 216 and 306 or 308. Okay, so I knew there was a West Wing one. Gotcha. And then there's one on the outside near one of the UAVs, kind of near one of the crashed UAVs for one of the original Peacekeeper tests. That one I knew about. But, all right, so West Wing 216, and then 306. Not West Wing 306. That said, that might be... I don't think we're quite available on that. I don't think I have any other... I don't think I have any resort keys. Did I put them in there? I did put them in there. So I would need both of them. So I need 306 and 216. Now, 216 is going to be expensive, I think. Yeah, because it is a quest room key. Don't need that one. I think that one's actually always open, but, well. Oh, well. What are you going to do? No, flea market here. We need to get, I think 306 is the cheaper of the two. Yeah. Either one of these will do. I'll double check 308, but I'm like 99% positive. East Wing, 308. Oh, no, they're about the same. All right, so it doesn't really matter. I forget which one's safer to actually open the door, but they're about the same on the market. I think one of them sells higher to dealers. I think that's the 308 one. So, but those are those two rooms. That'll be good. Okay, we have a lot to do on Shoreline here. And we're 9 kills away. It's not bad. So we need 5 beacons. I think we got the helicopter. We've got 6 beacons. We got the helicopter. We've got the 2 for the helicopter. We've got the ritual spot. That's in West Wing. East Wing? East Wing. I think it might be East Wing. We've got 3 ambulances. So 6 markers. Now this might be a little ambitious to get them all done here, but that's going to be our main focus, is just marking everything. I know that's a little nuts, but... Here we go. I'm not going to spend money on keys, I don't think. We're going to stay ultra focused on where we need to be. Okay. We'll put these down in there so we have room. And we don't need... You don't need any money for a car extract. But yeah, that's what we're going to be ultra focused on, is getting these guys down. If we get the right spawn, you get 2 down immediately, which is kind of cool. Okay, filter by item here. Just like having 1 extra, just in case. Alright. Let's see what we have here, ammo-wise. Got some T46M. What are you going for? I guess you are pretty cheap, right? It's just having it be... Oh, I can actually buy this from Prapper. All right, as long as I can buy it for the Prapper price, we'll buy it. We'll buy it. And then, you know what we'll do? We'll put the SMB in, yeah, these ones. We'll put 7M1 in there. We'll just do a little split there. We'll keep 20 there. And we'll be top loading with the 7N1. I think that'll get us going there. Do we need anything else? There's a lot we're doing here. Do we need anything else? Ambulances. There's so much in the actual resort. Graphics cards would be good, but not too worried about that. The controllers. And we're definitely going to have to probably do this. It depends on what spawn we get, I think. I think it depends on what spawn we get. Yeah. Depends on where we go. So, probably no scav run this episode. Just, Punisher Part 6 is on us, right? We're getting there. So, one thing I do want to do, though, is we're going to do link search on this guy. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one of these mounts. And I believe we saved a laser. I'm going to go ahead and hit up that modding. Yeah. Just for close quarters. When we're in resort. Seems good to me. I guess I need to worry about my food situation here. That'll get us to 88. That's probably good enough. And we'll bring a Sari. So we'll eat Sari, drink water. Level up that metabolism. And yeah. Go try to get literally everything done. It's not everything, but it's pretty close. It's a lot of stuff to get done here. We got level 4 armor, we got our helmet, we got contacts. We're good to go. I'll see you guys at raid. All right, we're in. Okay, let's get our bearings here. So we gotta go get this gyro over here. Okay, yep. There's plenty of spawns back this way as well, so we might have a player fight. Which is not the worst thing in the world. We do need to get player kills, so... That's a pretty good key. If you're looking for player kills on any map, sometimes going against the grain of where everybody's like spawning on and extracting at can really net you some positive results because people aren't expecting people to have turned around and look backwards, you know? So if you are looking for specifically for like task player kills, if you just want PvP, just go to the high contested zone. So just go to resort. You'll get plenty of PvP there. But if you're looking for, I want to say cheap kills, but if you're looking for like easy kills, lower risk kills, sometimes just going against the grain with some good cover will get the job done. And sometimes it'll, screw you as well. It's relative. I don't think that was at me. But I would like to get involved. It sounds like scav and player.
Давай, мочи!
There. That guy's still shooting. So I think there's another. I think there's two. The one I killed looked like it had a suppressed weapon. And not a Mosin. Yep. Not sure what angle this player has, though. Maybe I should have pushed across the road while they were distracted with the scav. They might be looting their friend's corpse right now. Just giving up equal high grounds. Kind of scary sometimes, but... Be surprised how much distance you can cover before people realize. Got him. Okay, I think he was trying to loot his friend. Alright. Going against the grain. Going against the grain. Alright, we're gonna get this guy topped off with that. Totally forgot to eat my stuff, so if I die there, that would have been awkward. Takes care of 2 players in the area. Now, somebody could have heard that and come back this way. But we will see. Sounded like they're trying to get shotgun kills, maybe? Maybe a headshot shotgun kill? Yeah. Definitely don't do that. They looted a cache. Seems like cache items. We'll swap over to the contacts. I'm not as big of a fan of them, but they get the job done. I'll also use the broken. I forgot painkillers. Uh-oh. That is not good. Yeah, that was on 20. We're going to put this guy on 5. It's an interesting weapon choice there. I wonder if it was this guy's weapon. No. Oof. This was a juicy guy. Interesting choice of the killer armor. I don't know how I feel about that. With the... Maybe they're just trying to trick people into thinking they have a helmet and they don't really care. It's very interesting. Because that is a very bad helmet. Or they're sorely ill-informed. I don't know. Killer armor is fantastic, though. I'm really happy we put that person down first. HKs are awesome as well. Mazel insurance fraud. Okay. I think I like razors slightly better than contacts. Maybe this person was chirping their friend or something along those lines. I don't know. Tough to say. Really tough to say. Okay, put these guys here. This is like a meta. Well, maybe not. It's a pretty close to meta HK. I'll take it. Sometimes you just need to have the right position. All right, our adventure of trying to get every single thing going here, although at the end of the day now, I think we're maybe avoiding the resort just to get this armor and stuff out. Although this armor is really good for going into resorts, so I might just do it anyway. Might just do it anyway. Let's get as much marked on the outside here as we can. Now that was a lot of noise, but again, most people are heading in towards the resort, so... Check up here. Sometimes people will sit up here for... Shooter Born in Heaven, or after they've planted their jammer. Okay, so this little box right here, you see the UAV? Kind of remember that line? This is where one of them is, the controller. Or skier, that's the one that's out. That's the only one that's outside of the resort. Okay, so that's 2 of 12 or 11 or whatever. 11 other players. There's plenty more on the map still. I think I am going to actually cut across the middle here. It's a pretty good chance that anybody who spawned on this side is in front of me, and nobody's made it to this point from the other side of the map to look down this way. No laser for this. And the reason I want to check up here... So 1, there could be a player. 2, graphics cards still on chances. You saw that episode where we got 2. That would be brilliant. Now, if I got a graphics card, we probably wouldn't go into resort. That is a little bit risky, even if we put it in our alpha. Okay, so no scavs on the outside here. So I'm gonna put my SUV out, put the laser on, in case there's a player in here. Now, based on the length of that fight, somebody could have easily come here, looted, and gotten out already. So, if you're looking for sprats for your Kappa container, not consistent, but I've had good luck getting them. Don't mean to close that. I've had good luck getting them there. A little trick, you can stop your looting, start your looting again. So I suspect the person with the shotgun was working on their headshot kills like we were doing a couple episodes ago. That sounds about right to me. Alright, no tech spawns. We'll still search the safe in the computer. No reason not to. Well, we're probably not going to search the filing cabinets. There's nothing we really need in there. Teapots are good. Pretty solid safe. Teapot, horse, and a gold chain. And that's really the reason you loot safes, is for the chance for those particular spawns. Alright, no graphics cards, so we're going to be going to resort. Anyway, it's a pretty good one. Little M4 suppressor action there. There's one that does a little bit better on the recoil. But, yeah. I'm going for this monstrous, try to place 6 markers. Get 3 items for skier. We will see how this turns out. Now the helicopter, road to helicopter planting for Peacekeeper is actually pretty easy. I don't know what LM is. Laser match. I don't know if that's any good or not. I get the feeling of no, but I don't know. Because there's rip rounds for 45 ACP. We're gonna skip the hydroelectric power station. One of my favorite places to loot on the map, but we don't need anything from there. We have to get these markers down, or start getting these markers down. I think there was another one to get all of the area sanitar can spawn as well. Or maybe that's level 30 that I get that one on. I think it's level 30 we get that one on. Sniper scav is still up. We're going to leave him up and use him as a warning bell. Good strategy. If you're not going to go to that area, might as well use the scav fights as a indication that somebody might be getting closer. I want to get the Peacekeeper helicopter plus path down. Markers down first. It's over this way. Like so. That's a gas station. I'm gonna try to do the helicopter first. See if anybody reacts to footsteps out here. This is usually where I hide while these are going. Some ADAR shooting. So it could be a player scav coming in. We don't really know. Forever and always gonna think that that's a player head. You can get up onto both of these roofs. I will forever think that that is the case. All right, so this is the road to the helicopter. You literally just got to do that. Wait our 30 seconds. I'm going to go grab a drink of water here while we're waiting. Talking all day, recording for YouTube, man. Makes you thirsty. Okay. I seriously don't recommend doing this, guys. Take them in a couple at a time. Maybe even don't, like, use your ammo or try to get specific gun kills. Pistol run it, put 2 in your, you know, alpha there, especially if you keep dying. Although, if you are going to try to do them all, what you could do is wait 10, 15 minutes at the start of a match, then go try to mark. Or just avoid players, or mark everything on the outside, then come in and mark. Multiple ways you can do it if you are going for all this. I think playing it like this, though, where you're just kind of playing normally and just going for 6s, it's on the riskier side, I think. But tis a bit of fun. Looking for the windows, looking for movement, listening for steps. I'm going to keep my blue laser up the whole time here. We can't really ADS close quarters combat with this thing. There are a lot of nades going off, so I wonder if Sanitar is up at cottage houses. I do feel like I hear a step. I think I have the 112 key as well, right? Did I not bring that with me? Or is that West Wing? I do. It's West Wing, though. That would be a vitamins part done as well. Totally forgot about that. So that's like 4 items we could grab. That's pretty gnarly. It's already opened. The actual item itself is on the balcony here. Probably should have cleared this room before doing it. Now, most people don't search the computers. Again, I've been finding a lot of graphics cards in the actual computers lately, so just keep that in mind. I don't know if the fans are still worth all that much. Might be. Especially if you get like a computer dense map like Interchange. Can really do some good stuff there. Okay. I do need found in raid CMS and survival kits, so gotta keep an eye out for those as well. Or sorry, just CMS kits. They're honestly not too bad to get. It's just you kind of have to focus them. Okay. 314 is the other one I have, right? Yeah. Let's look at the marked room down first. People usually come in here and check. There's a red key card spawn right there. But they usually don't check the pig. Which can have some good stuff in it. We'll go check 314 as well. Just calm and collected like. This is actually one of my favorite rooms, 316. This player thinks so as well. Just a lot of good stuff to have in here. Okay, Quest Cult Part 2 is done. I'm sure that's a... Yeah, the Lantek Dragon sells for a ton. If I remember correctly. I think this one also sells for... Oh, that's for the AK. It might sell for a ton. I think there's a Zook AK that you have to build. Pretty sure. Supposedly a LEDX spawn right up here. I don't know. I've never even seen anything spawn there, let alone a LEDX. I get the feeling they may have moved it, personally. Okay, just the last 2 ambulances to mark here. And we gotta get to 216 West Wing. Oh, we also gotta get to the downstairs area. So I'm actually gonna go in from down below then. Usually I would take the sky bridge across. Hit all the relevant areas there. I still am gonna run this across, but we're just not gonna take the second floor. Okay. Definitely want that. All right, 112 is actually opened already for us. But the other 2 are on interchange. So we're getting the MES key for that. I probably said I was going to work on that at one point and then totally forgot that I was working on that on the second day of recording. Which is classic me. That's definitely classic me. Now, the reason to keep this key after the fact is because on this desk right here where my mouse is, there's a blue keycard spawn. It's very rare, but if you're in the area, you might as well give yourself a chance for, you know, spiking millions of rubles. So they looted that one, but not this one. That's very odd. Very odd indeed. All right, I think my personal hidden gem here. Mostly because I like looting computers, but there's a computer and 2 weapons cases in here. Of course, it's gonna give me nothing because irony or something. But I like that little room. Never looted. Need to go this way. And of course, 216 was already opened. Classic. And it's right here in the. Sorry, I was listening there for a second. It's not a bad room to loot, to be honest. It's just not great. It's just mostly weapon stuff. If you're doing like a 0 to hero, I've actually often thought about doing a 0 to hero in Resort. Not as a hatchling runner. I mean, you could make some money as a hatchling runner, sure, but like actually getting in here and trying to get a weapon and fight the players. It's a much more confined area. Reserve is a lot better for it because you get one better weapon spawns. You're not just getting weapons from crates, you're getting like hard weapon rack spawns. That have BP in them, and they're really insanely good. Sodium's not bad. Better than screws. But yeah. No dice. It almost feels like a big team came through here. And kind of swept up everything. Which I'm okay with. We left it open for us. Sooner rather than later. Okay. Take care of these quietly. No reason to use the big boy bang gun. It's a phrase I just made up. You're welcome, internet. This does cut us near cottage, which we did hear a lot of grenades at. But we got a lot of stuff jangling in our pockets here. Task-wise. We've got 4 task items and a couple ambulances left to mark, so. We're not going to pick fights we know we can't win. Or are unknown. That said, if a player wants to stand still and we get a free headshot, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. Listening for steps here. Now, there is an inherent risk by stopping and standing still and listening for steps. There is. If somebody has you in their sights and they have a good angle on you and you stop, well, you just gave them the easiest headshot in the world. That said, it's not that often, and where the places I do stop are low ground, behind hard cover, where I know my back is clear, stuff like that. So I don't generally just stop in the middle of the road and listen. Or stop if I feel like I have somebody watching me. And on woods, I almost rarely ever stop, unless I know I'm, like, truly covered. So, just how I like to play. Like, I like to stop and listen for steps. You can hear them so much further away when you yourself are not moving. And it helps a lot. Now, I am worried about player scavs over here. They can spawn on the island and come in. We've got 2 more ambulances to mark, and they're both over at this spawn. Also, play to your satisfactions. I know I keep rehashing these ideas of like, well, this is a game, you're meant to have fun with it, but like, for me, there's some people who really like wiping the map and killing almost every PMC on the map, while all other geared PMCs and like being like, yes, I'm the best PvP player at Tarkov. It's really, that's how they get like a really good raid, those 1 in 1,000 raids, right? For me, yes, those are definitely really enjoyable when you feel like you're fighting the world. when you feel like you're fighting the world and you win, right? Very satisfying. But I can get equal, sometimes more satisfaction from doing like 5 to 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9 tasks at once. Like if I'm double dipping in a lot of tasks, but from scav kills or player kills, I'm marking a bunch of stuff. Like I find that extremely satisfying. You're getting hours of work done in one raid. It's rare and you're risking a lot more, of course. Check for some extract campers up there. It's pretty rare here. But to me, that's very satisfying, you know? I really think there's a big team that swept through here. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I thought there was no scavs on this scav island. So I was like, man, maybe a big team just swept through, cleared resort, grabbed all the loot, and literally just picked everything clean from their spawn to resort, you know? Which is why we had such a free reign of the map, but we did hear some shooting down at the gas station. We heard some shooting over at Heps. We heard some shooting at cottage houses, so I think it's just people trying to get their scab kills and get out. Not what I wanted to do, but we can plant it in here at least, I guess. Not gonna get my marker. Technically, another player can come and pick that up. Technically speaking. That is a game action that is available. I've never seen it happen, though. Of course, I think you can pick up your teammates' markers and to troll them, but you don't want to be that guy. Especially if you get killed afterwards. All right. All 6 markers down, right? Yeah, 3 ambulances, 1 marked room, 2 for the helicopter. Holy crap. We just got so much done. And we got 2 player kills at the start of the match. I got lucky. I'm not going to lie. That was a lucky raid. Like, that's not your run-of-the-mill raid. You usually find resistance at resort there. I was fully expecting to die and running that, but hey, if a 2-man came in and cleared it out, that's fine. They got all the loot. Maybe they got 3 lead X's. Who knows? That was a heck of a raid, though. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I'm going to drink some water. Wow. Okay. Yeah. 6 beacons down. 2 player kills. 4 scav kills. And some decent loot. Honestly, we got some decent loot to boot on that, so I will take that. Extremely solid raid. Extremely solid raid. Okay. I think it's going to put us 7 away from our Epsilon container. So we might get this as soon as next episode. If we really push for it, you know? Which would be kind of crazy. This HK is nuts. I want to keep it. Like, it's not meta, but it is certainly quite good. It is certainly quite good. And I do like the wave system. We also got Killa armor. I feel like this goes for a lot. No, I was wrong. Okay, that's fine. I think this does, though. Because I think this is best in slot. Yeah, see? Goes for a ton. I can't even buy it for this. So we'll sell for 3s. We'll get a heck of a lot more. And then later on, we'll be able to buy it from Peacekeeper level 4. We're getting pretty close to that point where we can start buying almost anything we want from dealers, which is really nice. I'm going to sell this on here just to level up our flea market skill. Once you get that to, I believe it's 4, maybe it's 3. You get to put 4 items up, which is really nice. Okay. Saving some of these. Saving most of these, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We're selling that. Do I have sprats already? I think I do. I do. Okay, so we can sell sprats. That guy's filled up too. This is a solid handguard and sight, although I'm not a fan of the sight. So we're gonna get rid of that. Gonna put these guys here. Probably saving these. I like to craft grenades, those are good. Yeah, honestly, I don't see any... I don't think we can really get rid of here. Keeping the milk. Keeping the hard drive. Keeping these. What I am going to do is I'm going to make a little room there for another junk box when we get to it. That'll be good. MP7 as well. Maybe when we hit level 30, we'll be able to buy... Well, when we hit level 30, we'll be able to buy proper mags for that and use that for close quarters. So probably end up saving that one. I do like that. And we'll have to... Oh, wow. They top loaded with FMJ. That's nuts. We'll definitely have to do that. And killer armor, obviously, very good. Let's go hand in all of this junk. Holy smokes. This first one. These last two are on interchange. So this will finish Lend-Lease Part 1. I think there's a Part 2, but it might not be active until this one's done. Not sure. All right, healthcare privacy is done. Part 2. This is in West Wing 306, I think. It's the key. I think it's the, yeah, I think that's it. It's this key here. So back to resort we go. And we do want to get the healthcare privacy stuff done because there eventually the therapist quest line will leave us to where we can get a thick item case, and that is a pretty big deal for such a small stash. The thick item case is actually bigger than your first stash upgrade. That said, you could sell the thick item case and get your stash upgrade going, and then you could probably get your next 2 stash upgrades going. It just takes time. So I don't know, but I like having the organizational powers of the actual thick item case. So it's one of those kind of give or take situations there. Also, Peacekeeper's task is done now. Cult Part 2. And this bad boy, so Spa Tour Part 3 is unlocked. This is where we start needing those in-raid items again. Most of these we can craft, actually. I think you can craft the wiper. I know you can craft the bleach. You can obviously craft those. You can craft these, actually, which is kind of cool. And then we're locked behind missions, or levels here, so... Yeah, getting Punisher done is going to be insane. I want to make sure I don't lose any of these. Especially while we have access to them now. It's nuts, man. I can't believe how much we just finished there. So what, 4 quests and... Yeah, 4 quests and like part of a couple others. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's get all these sold up. These do trade for 50 round M1A mags, which is one of my favorite guns. We're not going to be doing that just yet. So get rid of those. Oh my goodness, very good. Let's take a quick peek at our hideout here. See what we got going on. This is a bit of a longer episode again. I've just been pushing for these longer episodes. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I don't really know. Depending on where you stand on those. So I will not be insulted if you pause and then watch after the fact. Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be rough. I don't know if we can actually get both of these done. Let's see how close we are to security here. We're very close to security. Let's get security going. And then see how much we have after that. Because I'm actually willing to zero out my rubles here. I'm willing to zero out my rubles here just to have the security and the vents be done by the time I get back to record again. It'll be close. I could sell some stuff too. I gotta make some more room here. Okay. Awkward. We're gonna have to go through and do a massive haul here. Let's sell these two as well. Maybe that'll get us going there. This is gonna be a really long episode. Again, apologies, but what I want to get done for tonight for recording, this is my last episode to record today, and what I want to get done for tonight is make sure these are upgrading so when I come and record tomorrow or the next day, we don't have to worry about it, and it's done. Put these away. Oh yeah, we should have some extra room in here now that we started upgrading the security. So that'll be good. Okay. Let's just sell these to mechanic. Buys them for just about the right price. Same with these. Okay. Let's make sure we get all of our money so we know how we're working with here. Okay, we need 2 more of these. Now, remember, the one I need for the car repair, those are found in raid, which is why we got to craft them. Okay, hideout again. Vents, level 3. I've got those already. So I just need 14 wires here. Actually have all those motors, which is good. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Thank you. We'll just buy all of these. That's 12. Is that enough? I need one more. I need one more. Okay. Yeah. All right. That'll do it. There we go. So a bit of money spent there. We're about down to 200,000 rubles. We also have plenty of room in our box now. That probably used up a ton of the space, yeah. Which is really good. All right, good. So that's going to do it for this episode. Really solid raid there. I think that was worth the extra time in the episode. A really long one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, please drop a sub, drop a like, comment with any feedback you may have, or just saying, yay, Deadpine was a crazy man and did 6 markers in one raid. Either one. I don't care. If you want to see more content like this, that's the best way to support and help on YouTube here. I am new to the game. I'm really enjoying myself for this particular series. More stuff to come, Tarkov related. Hopefully some Minecraft stuff to come as well, if that piques your interest as well. But yeah, we're definitely getting stuff done here. It was a great day of recording. Great few raids. Got 3 levels on the day. I know this is in episodes. Got quite a few raids in there. Got a lot of nice factory stuff done. We are, hold on, we got to know the number. We are 7 kills away from our Epsilon container, and I cannot stress how much of a big deal that is for a standard account. It's such a big deal. Being able to CMS in raid is going to be amazing on many levels. So very cool stuff there. You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.